What is up, everybody? This is your boy AJ Trupp, and welcome to the game according to me. And what we're going to talk about here right now is WWE No Mercy, and it's why Roman Reigns needs to destroy John Cena in their match at No Mercy. Now, the lead up to this match has been incredible. They have broken the fourth wall. They are shooting. These are work shoots, I believe, more often than not. We talk about John Cena has written most of what has been said, and I think that's what they kind of went on to. Because if you guys remember what happened with The Rock, this is what definitely what happened, and I think because when Cena did go off script, Rock got mad. If you guys remember, there was Rock had basically has like some notes on his arm, written on his arm, so that he know what to do. Cena called him out. Rock did not like that, and he kind of took him to task about that backstage apparently. So this was a very big deal. So I think what John Cena wanted to do with this one is that he wanted that realism of that one without him and Roman, saying, getting upset at the stuff that they said. However, I don't think this can be the thing where, as in with The Rock, where it was The Rock taking down, John Cena, and as we know right now, this was a premeditated thing, obviously, because this was a thing where this was a three WrestleMania thing, where the WrestleMania between John Cena and The Miz. Rock was the host of that one, and then we had the Once in a Lifetime, and then of course the next one was the championship match. So I would hope this would be like a trilogy with this one, sort of, where it would be, maybe a match, now at No Mercy, then maybe they would do a match next year, and then maybe the year after at the rest of the third installment at WrestleMania for the title. However, what I want to see though is that I don't want to see a competitive match for this first one. I really don't, just because I think that with John Cena going away, John Cena's going to go away, and he's going to film a movie. So, if you are going to drop the United States title in a quick match to Alberto Del Rio, right? There's no reason why the future of the company, the future of this business, Roman Reigns, should not get the same thing. And listen, I'm not talking about like the Bill Goldberg Brock Lesnar thing, right? What I'm kind of talking about is almost on the level of Brock Lesnar, John Cena at the SummerSlam, where Brock Lesnar just destroyed John Cena. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about from pillar to post, from bell to beam, is about 6-7 minutes of just nonstop whoop ass from Roman Reigns. Hit the Superman punch, hit the spear, hit another spear, put him out. Let John Cena know who the boss is. When John Cena comes back from his thing, like I said, maybe next year, sometime next year, have your rematch, John Cena versus Roman Reigns. It'll be more of a competitive match. And then John Cena can win that one. So then, like I said, down the line at the WrestleMania 35, John Cena breaks, the record, 17-time world champion, take it on Roman Reigns, and then that Roman Reigns win it, take the title from him, just like what the passing of the torch from Rock to Cena, from the passing of the torch from the true passing of the torch from Cena to Reigns. I mean, that's what should happen. Yeah. So and I have a feeling that my stuff is going to be wrong. They're going to make this a competitive match. They're going to try to make this a classic. match, but you know, I don't know if each one has that ability. Listen, no, don't get me wrong. Both are great in the ring, but I think one of the things for both of these guys, Cena and Reigns, is that they're not the type of guy to raise up the level of the competitor from this. For instance, like I was saying, let's go back to that WrestleMania with John Cena versus The Miz. The Miz wasn't as good as he is now. And even at that point, I think The Miz is still probably, you probably wouldn't say he's, he's, the best in the world, but he's good enough in the ring. He's almost on the level, I think, maybe of like Cena and Reigns, where you put him in the ring with somebody on the same caliber, a little bit better, and he can totally steal the show. But you put him on, this is not going to be an instant classic. Put Cena in the ring with AJ Styles, and they have two classics back to back: SummerSlam 2016, Royal Rumble 2017, two 5-star classics, right? And then like you put Reigns just has matches with anything. Braun Strowman matches are, incredible. The matches with Samoa Mojo and Seth Rollins, incredible. The match he just had with Jason Jordan was tremendous. Same thing with John Cena. But then you get him in a ring with someone lesser than him, and it's not all of that good, is it? Get him in a ring with Bray Wyatt. Anything with John Cena. If John Cena wrestles, Jinder Mahal is not going to be a Matt classic. It's not going to be a classic. It's not going to be a good one. It's going to be okay. It's going to be a typical 3-star match. Same thing with Roman Reigns. You put Roman Reigns in a match with, who would that be on Raw? I can't think of it at this point in time. But it's just not going to be there. So, but I think that they can put on a great match, but have that great match be set for next year. This one, this just needs to be Roman Reigns just asserting his dominance over John Cena. Because let's face it, John Cena doing the promos, battles, and things like that, John Cena has gotten the better of Roman Reigns, and he should. John Cena came up in a time when promos was not as heavily scripted as they are now. When you could shoot off the cuff, talk about it, and he grew up and he learned about that, and it's probably more, and with him being also like growing up in the hip hop world, him being I guess you could call him a rapper himself, right? He's got that freestyle ability to shoot off the dome, as he like to say, like to say in the hip hop world. So shoot it off the dome with freestyle, and have it make sense and be funny or be whatever. It's not what Roman Reigns grew up with. He may have listened to hip hop. I don't think he was ever a rapper. I don't think, and he's come up in this world where the promos are scripted. He could have learned everything, Dusty Rhodes knows down in Florida Championship Wrestling and NXT. He could have known all of that, but that still doesn't mean that he can get it. And sometimes some people just don't have that. Sometimes it's just best to keep it short and simple with people like that. And but when you try to do what they did, especially that first night, it was, and as Roman got some good barbs in, it was the John Cena show. And then the next week, Roman Reigns may have looked better when he challenged John Cena to the match, right? To a fight, and John Cena didn't want none. As well as much as good as that it made him look, it may have come off. It wasn't, it still wasn't right he still wasn't. As just say, it wasn't like the promo battle. It was maybe even John Cena looked better. And of course, the next week, John Cena comes out and shows the whole, failed drug test line, and once again, it's almost as if, you know, it wasn't right. Although I did like the fact, I believe this was the same one where I did like the fact where, no, that was the week before. That was the week before when Roman, I guess, had his zipper undone, and he talked about and Cena made something of it, and he said, well, I kind of busted it open, big dog. Yeah, I mean that was good. That was good. I'm sure that was not scripted. That was something off the cuff. Good for Roman. And and then the promo Monday night when Cena was not there, and I think that was probably the best one for Roman out of all of them, because it did show the hypocrisy that John Cena has cared about, right? Because he went in on The Rock for everything that he talked about, right? Going to do movies, coming back, staying, and then going back and doing movies and things like that. Now, even though some may dislike it, some, I'm sure, myself included, we are okay with The Rock doing this. I want to see Rock have one last match. I would love it to be against Triple H, 3 Stages of Hell. That's how I would book it. So I would love to see that. But if he doesn't wrestle again because of movies and things like that, I'm okay with that as well. And I'm okay with John Cena going off, filming his shows and doing his movies, because we are at a point now where John Cena, being 38, it should not be about him. It does need to be about these other guys. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, I would say AJ Styles, even though AJ Styles is getting a bit older, but he's new to the WWE. Maybe even Shinsuke Nakamura. These are some of the guys who should carry the company over the next 5 years. Especially Roman Reigns. He is the guy. He's the guy that should be carrying it over the next 10 years, unless he gets another failed drug test, and I think you do have to go in another direction. So all of this, saying it's okay that John Cena, goes off and leaves and something like that, but in the wrestling, wrestling storyline, I'm glad that they showed it. I'm glad he talked about that, and that's why I do think that this Sunday at WWE No Mercy, that's what needs to happen. It needs to be a beatdown of epic proportions on John Cena. I don't want to see John Cena win. The only way I'd be okay with John Cena winning is if Roman Reigns just hauled off and hit him with a steel chair and completely wore him out with a steel chair. I would be okay with that. So that's really all I really see. So to wrap this up, because I got 90 seconds left. To wrap this up, this is what I do want to see. I do want to see, a beatdown of epic proportions from Roman Reigns on John Cena, around 6 or 7 minutes. I don't want to see 15 to 20 minutes of back and forth action, although I think that's what's really going to happen. They're going to try, like I said earlier, they're going to try to make this a classic, and I don't know if it's going to come off like that, but that's what I think they're going to try. But Roman Reigns should go over anytime. Like I said, only way John Cena should win is if it's by disqualification, Roman Reigns going off and just destroying him. And even then, I would even say, even though John Cena win, Roman Reigns still was put over more. So let's hopefully and see it, make sure that happens, and let's hope that this will be what goes down. All right, everybody, that is going to be it for me right now. I'm going to try to remember to do more of these. We got the NFL going on. I can talk a lot about the NFL action and things like that. Basketball is starting, so try to do more podcasts in the future. Maybe some more simulcasts with this with here on Spreaker and on YouTube. So thanks a lot for listening. It's your boy AJ Tripp signing off. I will see you guys next time. Be good to each other, y'all. I'm out.